Good afternoon. Today your physics class. End of your syllabus, you know it. Last part of this chapter, electromagnetic induction and induced current, induced EMF, and the Fleming right hand rule, not the left hand rule, it is the right hand rule. So last part of that chapter, it was electric motor and household electric circuit, but in this year those are not included in your syllabus. But my request, you must try to draw the household electric circuit. Household electric circuit. So my dear student, any queries from your side? I am discuss one question and what will be its answer, and actually what you write in your answer script according to the CBSE circular. That means you know it. You know it. You must try to write to the point. To the point means you must be write the points. Those are required. Unrequired points, or you cannot write it a history of that question. Suppose one question, electric fuse. What is electric fuse? Or why we use the electric fuse? First you know it. Electric fuses join the electric circuit, and where it will be joined, why you join it, and in which type of joining, that means the parallel or the series, which type of a material you join it, means you made it, means first you know it and then you try to experiment it, and after this you grow your skill. Suppose you know it, the fuse, you see the 1 marks or 2 marks are there, but one question is here. One question is here, those points are important, those points are necessary for that question answer. Okay, first you know it, fuse is a safety device. Okay, you try to point this, those are main points in that for that answer. Suppose you consider it, which type of instrument, which type of apparatus you use it in the electric circuit. It is the first you know it, it is the safety device. Means always try to save your electric circuit. So it is the safety device. Second, where you join it and which type of joining is there. You must be join the live wire and series connection, not the parallel connection. Suppose you see one is the live wire, another is the neutral wire. So you must try to join it in the live wire. Okay? Not the neutral wire. And which type of connection you arrange it? This is the live wire. You cannot try to write it, join it in this method. It is not the parallel. You must be join it series with the live wire. Second point. First point it was the safety device. Second point it is the series with the live wire. Third point. Why you connect that material? Which type of material? It must be alloy, not the copper, not the aluminum, not the gold or the silver. You know if the gold is the superconductor, best conductor, then the silver, then the copper, then the aluminum, so many terms are there, you know it. But you cannot use the fusor as a gold or the silver or the copper wire. It must be alloy made by the more than two material, one material, that is the tin and the lead, PB and the SN. Some books also you see it will be mixed with the copper. So PB is 75% and tin also the 25%. You want to mention the percentage. You must mention this. This is the alloy. Within bracket you write it PB and the SN. Next, why you connected you choose the material as the alloy, not the copper or the silver, because the melting of that material must be low. Must be low. So again I repeat it. First is the safety device. Second is the connection series with the live wire. Third is it is the alloy. Within bracket you write it the PB and the tin, SN. Okay, whose melting point is very low. Okay. Next, suddenly short circuit. Your electric circuit is short circuit. That time the current will be more. Due to this increase of current, according to the Joule's effect, it will be more heat, and due to this more heat, the alloy, that means the connecting wire, that means the fusor will be cut up. Due to this cut up of the circuit will be totally set. So you must be try to mention only the main points. Most of the students, they are using this switchboard, a porcelain materials is there, and plastic materials is there, or a ebonite materials is there connected with this and that. So it is not the answer. You must try to mention the main points. Previous set. Set. Okay. Next, suppose this is the answer for that question. You must try it, you write it always to the point. Suppose one question from your side, short circuited or overloading. Short circuited or overloading. Short circuited or overloading, those are the questions for the 1 month or the 2 months. So you see, short circuiting occurs when the ends of the circuit are connected. And the ends of the circuit means two wires. Suppose the two wires, one is the live wire, another is the neutral wire. Ends of the circuit, the two are joined. means the live wire and the neutral wire, or the live wire with the arc wire. Okay. So, short circuiting occurs when the ends of the circuit are connected by the conductor of a very low resistance as compared to that of the circuit. That means the two wires are there. Okay, one is the live wire, another is the neutral wire. Okay, if a very low resistance where you connect it here, suppose this to that, by chance they are touched to each other, or suddenly a wire is connected with the end of the two wires. Okay, those resistance is very low as compared with the circuit. In household connection, short circuiting occurs when the live wire and the neutral wire comes in direct contact with each other. Live wire and the neutral wire, or the live wire and the arc also. You must be sincere about it. If you connect it, touch it, the live wire with the neutral wire, it will be sparking, or arc wire with the live wire. Okay, and comes to direct with each other. This happens. What is it? This happens to damage the insulation of the power lines. Means suppose you know it, the two wires are coated or covered by a plastic, insulated. When those are touched to each other, they will more heat, and the insulation part will be vanished from that. Okay, so damage the insulation of the power line. A fault in an electric appliance due to which current does not pass through it on account of short circuiting, resistance of the circuit decreases to a very small value, and consequently the current becomes very large. Okay, this large current results in heating of live wires, which produces sparking at the point of the short circuiting. This sparking sometimes cause fire in a building. Okay, so my dear student, you must be sincere about it. You know it when the live wire and the neutral wire, they are contact to each other, or an wire connected with the low resistance with each other. Due to its suddenly more current passes through it, and it will be more heat. Due to this more heat, the insulation power part of this live wire will be damaged, and after this it will be spark, and the wire or the connection will be damaged. So my dear student, you must be sincere, which is the main point of that question. Next, suppose Faraday Law of Electromagnetic Induction. what is electromagnetic induction, and what is induced current, and what is the induced EMF. Okay, so you must be try to remember it, and you also try to remembering method. It is change the magnetic flux in the coil and not its mere presence that induced current in the coil. Electromagnetic induction, the phenomenon of generation of an electric current in a electric circuit from magnetic effect, that is by the changing of magnetic flux linked with it is called the electromagnetic induction. So magnetic flux is the new term in your syllabus. You only just know it is the magnetic flux. But what is magnetic flux? What is its unit? What is the purpose? You avoid it. The Faraday law, whenever there is a change in the magnetic flux linked with the coil, an electric current is induced. This induced potential difference lasts so long as there is a change in the magnetic flux linked with the coil. The magnitude of the induced current is directly proportional to the rate of change of magnetic flux linked with the coil. Okay, so what is the induced EMF? The potential difference corresponding to induced current, the potential difference corresponding to induced current is called the induced potential difference or the induced electromotive force. Electromotive force. The magnitude of the induced potential difference is directly proportional to the rate of change of magnetic flux. Okay, so you only remember the Faraday law of electromagnetic induction and what is the electromagnetic induction and the induced current and the induced EMF or the induced potential difference. You only remember the definition and the laws. So explanation or derivation not in your syllabus. Okay, so my dear student, any question from your side, because today is the last class in your syllabus. According to your syllabus, you know the syllabus. Yesterday means Saturday I was discussing your syllabus, Fleming right hand rule, not the electric generator and the household electric circuit. So from my side means I also request you must be draw the household electric circuit from your NCERT book. Okay, from your NCERT book, because basic difference the NCERT books and the reference books, you see the main fuse is connected before the meter. You see it is in the NCERT book, but practically you see the main fuse after the meter. So you must draw the household electric circuit. Okay, and objective type question and the reasoning question. Reasoning question means the definition type, what is fuse, what is the overloading, what is the short circuit, and write the Fleming right hand rule, write the Fleming left hand rule. Okay, and the electromagnetic induction, Faraday law of electromagnetic induction. But you remember it in your higher class, you see the electromagnetic induction correction by the scientist. The name of the scientist is the Lenge, because the mathematical form of the electromagnetic induction is E equal to minus d phi by E equal to E varies d phi by dt. That was the Faraday law of electromagnetic induction, but correction by the Lenge, E varies minus d phi by dt. Minus means, you know it, the cause oppose the source, means effect oppose the cause. Okay, so you know it, that is the famous scientist, that was the famous scientist Lenge, correction the Faraday law. You only just know it, just know it. So any queries from your syllabus? From your syllabus, any queries from your syllabus? The last part, sources of energy, is not in your syllabus in this year. Any queries? Any queries from your syllabus? Next day I will try to revise your syllabus. So, my dear student, the electromagnetic induction, effect of the electric current, the two chapters you try to revise it. I also try to revise you, and any question from your side, I will try to discuss with you. Okay. So next day, see you again, and the revision for last chapter. A revision for last chapter means the electric effect. Electric effect of magnetic current and the electromagnetic induction. Okay. The last chapter. Okay. Next day, see you again. So, any question from your side? Any doubt? This chapter, no numericals are there, only a reasoning question and the circuit diagram. So, next day, see you again. I am waiting for next day. Okay. Complete.